what's the right size company? Because so many of my startups will fail, I need to have a reasonable belief that any one of them could become a unicorn, even though I know realistically, very, very few will. So usually the rule of thumb people have is like, it's got to be $1 billion total addressable market. When you factor in like nobody gets all of the market, there's going to be multiple rounds of investment going into it. That's the rule of thumb. I don't know where it comes from, but it seems to work. If it's super capital intensive, I want it bigger. If the startup can make a convincing claim that they're not going to need more than a round or two, so I'll get less dilution, maybe I'll go a little lower, but that's my rule of thumb.
I would say, like, I make a comment, no one knows anything. So in the public and private, you got to do what you got to do. You got to check the founder should be good, the market should make sense, and all the basically the checks. So you got to have like a system with how you work. It's all up to God,
Yeah, I mean, sometimes with the companies and the pitch decks, it might be the best pitch deck you probably have ever seen, and the founders might be executing the idea, but sometimes the idea doesn't work, and you got to pivot. So can the founders actually pivot? And if they can, then that's it. But if they can, then there's another chance that they can actually be big.